Hi. Breckenridge is one of those wonderful ski towns that's not too far from Colorado Springs. It's of course known for its skiing, but it's really turned into a year-round resort now. And we recently visited it in height of the aspen season in early October. And I want to take you there now. Of course, I also need to remind you that we do one of these about every week, and we'd love to have you subscribe, hit that little bell so you get reminded. Here's my contact information. Now let's take a look at Breckenridge in the fall. We are here in Breckenridge at the corner of Ridge Street and Lincoln Avenue, looking at Peaks 8 right there. You can see a little bit of snow. This is October 8th. So behind the tree is Peak 9 and the high one. At the end is Peak 10. All the way over here, the one slanted is Quandary Peak, that's a 14. So we're pretty early. There's not enough snow to ski on. Won't be till hopefully Thanksgiving. But you can see this town has been well protected. Historic. We are now on Main Street looking approximately south. The mountain is off to our right. Not very crowded right now in October. This is shoulder season for sure. We'll walk up Main Street a little bit. Over here is Eric's. It's a downstairs bar and restaurant I've been coming to for decades. You can see what they've done to keep the historic look going. Nothing very tall. Everything has got to be wood or brick. So here's a two-story one. That's about as big as they go. Overland sheepskin. Let's just walk a little bit and see what we see on the sidewalk. Of course, this place is packed during ski season. People walking up and down the sidewalks in their ski boots. Columbia, you've probably heard of that. Slope style. Hard goods and apparel for skiing. 10-mile threads. We are at the base of the 10-mile range, which is why the mountains are named 1 through 10, and they've got 6 through 10 have ski areas on them, ski runs. We have definitely hit the aspen at their absolute peak. It's unusual that it lasts this long. Usually we've had a frost that pretty much wipes them out beforehand. But so far so good this year. Really beautiful here in Breck. That's what the locals call it. You'll see a lot of store names that say Breck instead of Breckenridge as well. This is the Blue River at our feet. With Peak 10 and Peak 9 in the background, you can see the ski area. The ski runs on them. Let me zoom in a little bit for that. Lots of good skiing here. Nice new sculpture. This place hosts an amazing ice sculpture contest in the early spring when it's still cold and a lot of people are up here. That's a fun time to be up here. Also in December they have the Uller Festival, named after the Norse god of snow. Just a moment of zen for you, looking upstream on the Blue River. Hope you can hear the sounds as well as I can. It is beautiful here today. For many decades, Breckenridge was home to passermen using these big dredges. This is the last of them. They kind of kept as a historical monument. They were pulling rocks out of the river and pulling gold out of the rocks. Now we have the gold in the trees. The main street of Breck is filled with restaurants, ski shops, clothing shops, and this is one of the most popular places. Year-round, they've got people standing out in line waiting for the crepes. They must be good. We're going north for a little bit on Main Street in Breck. There's Breck Sports, Valley Girl Boutique, Skinny Winter Gifts, Jewels on Main Street, I'm seeing coming up. And then I'm going to walk out here a little bit and look at just all the nice buildings they've got here in town. Does look like an old town, doesn't it? So this is from Breck. Pray for snow. This is the troll that's so famous. We're going to check out this Troll right now. This is a trailhead off the parking lot near the ice arena towards the south end of town. So this is what it looks like, and here's a picture of the Troll, just 400 feet, less than once around the track. Here we go. This is the end of the trail. Only took us about a minute and a half to get up here. And here we are, look at this thing. Wow. This was originally put up in another place in town, and people were complaining the people who lived near it didn't like all the traffic coming by. So they compromised and moved it here. And it's really something. I don't know how tall that thing is, 20 feet maybe? All made out of wood. Wow. I hope you enjoyed our little fall trip to Breckenridge. Even if you're not a skier, it's worth a day trip up there. You go up Highway 24 over Wilkerson Pass, get down into South Park. Yes, that's South Park. Over Hoosier Pass, and there you are, about 2.25 hours, maybe 2.5. And it's good 4 seasons out of the year. It's worth a day trip. Go check it out. Well, if you enjoyed that video, here's a couple other selections you might enjoy as well. I'm going to offer you another chance to subscribe. Hit that little circle by my finger. Hit the bell to get reminded. And here's my contact information. Love to hear from you. Make a comment down below.